The subject of today's video is rather interesting. It's Swerve, the bartender with a quick mouth in the IDW comics, using Arm's micron breakdown as a base. I mean, this was him in G1. What a change! So, here's the bot himself. I found this guy during my Japan trip in vehicle mode and remembered almost immediately that the breakdown version of the toy was sought after. I was very curious because of that and bought him. I mean, I can see why now. Firstly, because the design is great. Bulky, blocky, but still spiky. Secondly, it is very screen accurate. Most of the line was. Of course, that's when we are focusing on breakdown, which this guy isn't. The Swerve version is still very good, although I am not a fan of using stickers. They are also on a curved surface, meaning that the sticker is curved. Stickers on curved surfaces don't gel well, and it's already starting to peel. Stickers are a running theme with this toy. Still, I love everything else about it. Kibble is barely noticeable, with only the arms being very obvious. And also, I really like the way that they did this panel right over here. It somehow manages to blend in with the entire leg. Maybe because it's at a bit of a slant? I don't know. But I really like it. The head has a similar shape with prime breakdown, but auto-botified. It doesn't like that. You can probably use this as your shattered glass prime breakdown. I mean, come on. Of course, a good chunk of the head is painted, and it's really noticeable if you try and look at it underneath, which is a bit hard to do so due to his bulky chest. And you probably can't see it, but it is quite messy. But no one really looks at that to begin with, so it is fine. Posing is hindered due to kibble, like at the elbow, which if you try and bend, it just locks up because of this bit right here, which is sort of necessary for the vehicle, so that you can see, twist it just fine, move it up, and now it just scrapes around, gets locked up. It isn't very nice. Lower body movement, however, is really good. Bar for leg movement, ankle pivot, but that was never standard back then. Although I guess another complaint is knee bend. It looks a bit unnatural. Mostly because it's this bit right over here that's preventing the legs from moving a bit, preventing the legs from going down a bit further. But it's there for transformation, so it is fine. But even without that, because I see this as a toy that's more than a decade old, that is possibly more than a decade old, or maybe just a bit less, I don't find that a hindrance, a problem. Because it isn't, it's from a completely different time frame. It's why I like Masterpiece Sideswipe and its molds and its repaints, even though the leg articulation isn't my favorite, because standards back then aren't the same. Of course, this guy is supposed to come with a arms micron, as they call it in Japan. You could probably call it Target Master, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. And for him, he's got So. Maybe it's a she. Oh, Swerve's arms micron partner is called So. And as this is a used copy that costs 25 bucks, I don't have So. So, here is a Lego missile pod that I made for Earthrise Starscream as a stand-ins. Yay. Well, she doesn't look that bad. My first time actually trying it. Another neat thing that you can do, although this one is more for breakdown, is that you can flip this over and then attach something here. Now this was supposed to be for Breakdown's hammer, but because my missile pods coincidentally look like hammers, here's how it will look like. It's funny, but in a good way. Oh my god, this is very interesting. Although apparently there might be some problems with the clear plastic, so if you are gonna find one, be careful about that. That was an interesting conversion. The grill in the chest thing reminds me of Earthrise Prime, and I like the hood collapse. The arm transformation is, while interesting, a bit awkward to do, especially just now on camera, because I was struggling to sort of line it all in together, which is weird. And I did another take before and they just would not fold in. I don't know why. The transformation itself is a bit clashy on the front. The back is, well, it's extremely smooth. Nothing to complain right over here. But that conversion does give us this epic vehicle mode. It's the perfect all mode for such a chunky bot, and pulls off the armored vehicle mode way better than payload. Still not a fan of the stickers, but they are on a less curved surface. On the script I put flat, but now I'm looking at these are curved. Not as curved as these right here, but still curved. I guess they are still there and stuff, so it should be fine, but I'm still worried. Although these are on flat surfaces and they are fine, so could be worse, I guess. When there is paint, of course, it is applied well. Like, look at these mirrors. Ooh, shiny. And the grill as well. And I think you can notice on camera, but the plastic itself, it's a bit sparkly. Ooh, fancy. And also, as a prelude to Siege, this thing has 5mm ports everywhere. Like, seriously, how many are there? There's one on the bloody hood. This is just crazy. Wow. Some of them are very obvious, like this one here. These are roof ports that are always there. Some are integrated quite well, like this and this over here. Tire, it's alright, I guess. Pinned wheels. Also there's a bit of kibble, but for what I paid for, perfectly fine with it. To summarize, this is fun. I find it fascinating that most of the Prime characters got very accurate toys, especially after Hasbro ditched first edition due to being too expensive. But it intrigues me more if they somehow find ways to make these very unique designs work as other characters. Swerve is a good toy, but only sort of pulls it off. Breakdown's DNA overpowers this redeco with the head design barely holding on. But it's still a good mode, so if you see one in the wild, give it a try. For a reasonable price, of course. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.